So, if you guys heard the intro to the last episode, no you didn't. That wasn't me who recorded that episode last time. That was just a weirdo. Hello everybody, my name is David, you can call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. In the previous episode, we did a whole bunch of side quests, all the ones that we actually have available to us currently that make sense, reasonable sense to progress. This time, we are going to finally be getting on with the main story, but not without doing a little bit of preparations first. So first things first, we're going to be sleeping at the end, then doing a little bit of item shopping. I'll go on ahead and kind of quickly take care of that. And okay, we are back, and I actually had to go and fight some monsters, only to realize I didn't have to actually fight those monsters at all. So we're actually more than ready to go on ahead and continue on with our adventure in the main story. So the first place that we need to go is essentially making sure I didn't have any herbs I was setting on. We need to head over to El de Menesea. That's a mouthful. I'm guessing it's over here. This is one of the few places that I have yet to explore. One of the buildings that I just had like all the question marks on for a little while was actually the inn. We have access to an inn, a proper inn now with all the related services since we had finished all of our stuff in this region. So this, I'm guessing, is our next like little area, and we even have a side quest on the way over.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed that we are heading in the right direction with Frozen Valley.
I'm going to follow Alpha and see what happens next.
But first things first, there's loot to be had here, so let's go ahead and fight these guys, and I'll meet you guys back in a second. All right, that's taken care of. We did a good amount of battling, so I think we're actually a little over level for where we are. Like the only thing that's going to be giving us trouble probably for the foreseeable future is like bosses and giant zoogles. So I think that's actually a really good spot to be in. The only reason I say that is that we are already looking like very powerful for only having been where we are in like the game so far. Looks like there's a berserker down there. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll just jump right on top of him.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I still remember when we were first fighting berserkers how they were, I wouldn't say like hard, but like if you got into like the bad end of a combo with them, that was definitely not a great experience. All right, there we go. Hey, wait, isn't Law included in the and the others? Like she was pointing out like, oh my god, Alpha and them are so strong. And I was like, sure, we're strong, but like Law, you're strong too. Like don't discount yourself, buddy. He's been putting in just as much work as just the rest of us have been. So I don't want him to ever feel that way. And I know that that's something like very, sorry, I keep trying to open up the map. Something that's very rare that would actually like come up, but I mean, well, you don't gotta be so insecure, man. We're all doing what we can here to kind of push our mission forward to defeat all these lords, which honestly I think we're doing a fantastic job so far. We've defeated already 2 out of the, was it 5? It's either 5 or 4. One thing that I have noticed is that we have been putting a little bit of the back burner to either Alphen's memory and Shion's curse. So I'm kind of very curious about hearing about like what exactly is going on with that, and if like and what like they both did, because the anime cutscene shows that they were going through like the exact same thing, and Shion got punished for it while Alphen got through whatever of it like perfectly fine. So that's what I find kind of interesting. So there is like a chance that this could become very interesting very quickly. And we healed a kid and we got fruit for it. Love that. This looks like
a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Not that are they edible,
but we've got no way to catch any.
So because I noticed that a lot of wait,
They could have something removed from us.
wait, Hoodle? Okay, so it's not right there. So it's close by to this region. Nope, no, is it on the bridge? Oh no, it's okay. No, it's in that tree. How do we get you? Like I see him. Oh, we have to. Oh, they have to be like really in frame.
Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies.
Why is there just a body right here? Oh my goodness. Hey, are you okay? Shion, we gotta get this guy first aid. I'm hungry. Shion, we gotta get this guy a potato.
Really?
Well, hey, that's mine. You think I'd stoop so low as to accept a measly potato? Think again. If that's how you want to act, fine. Starve for all I care. Wait. I haven't got to introduce myself, young miss. I'm Gordeno, a man who enjoys food above all else. I've come here in search of new and exciting cuisines. To that end, I've come to what appears to be a most exquisite recipe. However, I lack the ingredients to make it. I'm impressed nobody's ever turned this guy in. I became so hungry in my search that I collapsed. You should really take this potato then. Forget it. I refuse to eat anything other than what's contained in this recipe. Well, you heard him. He's a lost cause. Let's go. I'm not done speaking to you. Could I perhaps ask you to bring me those ingredients instead? All I need are apples and wheat. Find me those and I'll teach you the recipe. And we have exactly what you need.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and bake me an apple pie right away. Wait, why do I have to make it? Hurry up and bake it. Up. Their dynamic is just chef's kiss.
Well,
here you go. It's all done. I made enough for Shion too. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now, let's see how it tastes.
what?
Whoa! This is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. You're a foodie. Aren't you supposed to be more articulate in describing how things taste? Well, what else is there to say about it? Absolutely nothing. But if you need me to spell that out, it's absolutely... We get it. It's good. Alphen, we've got our recipe. Let's just get out of here already. Shion, wait. What is it? Your clothes are covered in pie dough. Oh, they're cute.
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of eating greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Got some SP, got some gold, and we can make apple pies now. I love apple pies. I actually had an apple pie just not too long ago, like a slice. And that was exactly what I needed because for the longest little while, I more or less had this like issue, I guess, with having like a very, very strong craving for a sweet treat. And the apple pie kind of suited my needs for that. There we go. Sorry, whenever it comes to Mystic Arts, I have to focus really hard on making sure that I actually do the correct input for it because for some reason, like, I'm so bad.
Knowing when we're in
Like, for some reason, I'm just weirdly, like, criminally bad at putting in the inputs correctly. Okay, we got a parallax stone for our trouble. No biggie, no biggie. We got some mushrooms as well. We have a merchant and a camp here. I am actually gonna use the campfire because we do need to do some talking. I haven't been doing a lot of talking at the campfires lately because we've been resting at inns.
I guess even someone as fashionable
So I'm gonna go on ahead and do that. I wish that some of these lasted longer. So what does the apple pie do? Oh, elemental attack up. So that's good for like Rinwell and Shion, but I don't feel the need to cook. So we have a conversation with everybody before we go to sleep. So we're gonna go on ahead and talk to Shion again because I have a problem.
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
You know, you just have to get him with the how was your day? Did you do anything exciting, you know?
What if you tell me about your childhood?
What, the childhood?
With my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Aw, that's cute.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting
So she's had
it.
this curse when she was little.
I
That's
would do
actually
things
so
like
depressing.
Dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Let me
Can I
scooch.
ask
Oh wait, no, I
something?
scooched the wrong way.
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
That's actually a really good
I don't
question.
remember. It was a long time ago.
Maybe her
Where is
actual
it
best
now?
friend?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
Oh, that's so sad.
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Oh, that's so sad. I hope we find that doll later.
Come on, guys.
Normally
We've got
in
lots
games
to
like
do.
this, they normally give you an opportunity to like find that doll. So I got my fingers crossed. I also hope I've been heading in the right direction. Because I truly don't know where I'm supposed to be heading. And the game hasn't really given us like a solid direction of that either. This was like the only area that we haven't went in Cislodin just quite yet, so that's why I was like, let's start here. And the monsters still have been like easy enough to battle, so I haven't stressed about. Oh, hey, a cutscene.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here.
We just
you
rested
know?
outside of this cave,
Still
Law. What
beating
do you
yourself up
mean?
about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
No, you did not actually.
All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
And he stowed away,
Getting to
right?
Scaredy almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not.
So not the
Of
Silver
course,
Swords, right?
Before long, someone ratted us out, and we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered,
Then you wouldn't. Then you'd probably be dead.
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes.
That
I
is
still have
gruesome and
nightmares.
slightly
I hear
traumatizing.
roars of Zoogles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood, and all the while those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated,
Law, we
I'd be able
need to
put
get
it
you
all behind
in
me.
touch with a therapist.
Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process.
Yeah,
I
we need
wonder if I'm
to
any
get him that
braver
therapist
now.
like stat.
What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
We're also a lot stronger
hope
than
not.
before, Law.
But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Don't have that doubt in yourself.
You.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe
Oh, we were
tell
just
us
standing
next
still.
time you decide to stop. We need all our manpower to face these Zoogles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nice.
Nature? Ew, gross. Here?
Nice excuse.
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Shion probably would say
Fine.
yes.
Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Everyone's been doing pretty good. All right, let's Safarsi Cave.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way
It's
to
weird
get
that we
through
go
the
through
mountains?
Danon ruins with
If
Renan
I had to
occupied
guess,
cities now
they
thinking
might have
about
even
it.
lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't.
I wonder if we're gonna get another Renin party member. I wonder if that
by the Renins.
some of the people from the cutscene looks like they're in like higher places of authority. So
made it harder to control us.
I'm thinking like we're probably gonna get some more Renins in our party.
It's not all gone.
Like you're gonna have an even split of like Renins and Danins.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably.
I'm trying to figure
It's
out
true
what
the
direction is the
Renins
best
erase a
way to
lot of our
sit,
history.
so I can stay
If we look
relatively
hard
centered.
enough,
But I don't think I can do
we'll
that.
find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
That's
We'll
true.
win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
All right, good skit. Good skit. Okay, so we got some new monsters over here. Let's give them a fight. Something that Xiao might be good at fighting. Boomies. All right, so my guess is that these are more like bomb-oriented like mobs. So we do want to stay like maybe not like super far away, but maybe like a good distance away, just to make sure that we're not putting ourselves in positions where we're like very exposed. The good news is that they're easy to break. All right, just gonna drain my health and go for a very, very powerful one shot. Sorry, draining my health to like use more, to use a stronger attack is like, not, my aesthetic is not correct to use at all. But like, I'm into it.
Is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword.
Okay, so we have mobs that way. I think we actually want to drop through the hole right there to get the chest. So I'm gonna climb back up and then I'll jump through the hole.
With a Renin.
Afraid.
All right, free life bottle, I'll take it. And we got some more new mobs over here. So I'm appreciating that we're finally in a new region. We're not even approaching recolors just quite yet, which is actually also really nice. Nope, you guys are not casting your spells. I am not trying to deal with all that. Oh, let me see. So they have got some good armor from the back, so I do have to use Law probably if I were to get some good mileage out of like trying to fight them. Hey, so the reset thing is actually the counter edge? That's good to know. I don't like the sound that the monsters make. I heard it just like barely through my headphones, and like the way that they giggle makes me shockingly uncomfortable. But I'm guessing it's more boomies over here. Yeah. They're just having a little party over here and I don't get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, boomies aren't too bad.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
All right, so we got that chest for our troubles. We actually still have another alternate way to go, and I think this might be actually the correct path.
Take off that water.
And I don't mind like straying off of the main path too often if it means I'll get some extra loot in the process, and obviously we got some gold back. So I am happy. So during that fight, I ended up actually getting like 3 different executes there. That's pretty good. Why do I think I could jump like that? I'm a weirdo. Okay, there's just even more battles. I'll let you guys know where when I'm actually done clearing out everybody. All right, now that both battles are done, we're actually in a pretty good spot, except they're vibrating over here, and I'm not entirely sure what that's about. But I guess it's fine, because I mean, we're about to take them out, so I don't know if they were enjoying it or if that's something that like I should have been concerned with. Like there could be a lot of different things, but I know that probably by the end of this area we're either going to see a giant Zoogle or we're going to see a boss, which is also going to probably be a giant Zoogle. I don't think we're going to meet any characters in this area. But of course, I would always love to be wrong. I was most definitely trying to dodge into the mine to trigger a perfect dodge, and that did not work out in my favor. So I think you guys may have noticed off camera, I decided to go on ahead and switch the arts that I was using, if only because not only did I want to change up my gameplay on Alpha in a little bit, I realized that there's a little bit of a mastery system thing going on that encourages you to like use use arts multiple times. And while there's some arts that I already kind of figured I liked and disliked, it was something that I wanted to make sure that I took note of and something that I kind of worked with. So let me go ahead and use 2 orange gels so that way I can work on field skills. I figured that law would be able to break that, so it's a good thing that I stopped and took a look. We got some black onyx, you know, max HP. We love it here. I don't know, I was about to say, but the real question is, how do I get out? But I figured it out. My brain is large enough for that sort of thing. I realize that I've been in a little bit of streamer sitting this entire recording session, and I don't think I'm going to change anything about that, but just something that I noticed for myself. I'm just like nice and cozy. Everyone's combo finishers are so great. They're all like visually like stunning, and not only that, but they're all good. I know that I can just click on any of the buttons and I know for sure that somebody's probably gonna get finished off. The only question I have now is that, are there 3-player team ups? Are there 4-player team? Like what are we working with here, you know? But I am glad that I ended up taking out a good chunk of the mobs that were right here, just because but I was gonna say, it's just good experience, you know. And it looks like we have a drop down and another ladder, so I'm probably gonna go on ahead and take care of both packs of mobs that's in this little area right here, and then kind of go from there. Okay, so now that both sets of mobs are defeated, we have a couple of choices on where we can drop. We have the ladder in the middle in case, I'm guessing, that we fail to jump and then we want to try again. We have the left side over here, and then we have the right side over there. So we do have a little bit of options in regards to like the little bit of a platforming section that we have here. We have an ore next to some shell shockers on the left, and I think I had my directions a little messed up, by the way, but that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and get this ore very, very quickly. All right, opal mass. Ooh, there's a little tunnel right here. That's I'm so susceptible to jump scares. I guess while the auto battle is playing, I do want to point this out. So so many, I don't even know what I can say. Like, I just get scared very easily. So when mobs just appear out of thin air, I can't do it, man. When things fall from the ceiling, I can't do it. Like, I need to know. But one of the things that you can do, if you guys were not aware, is that you can swap this game to basically to auto battle where it can play for you. I didn't have the mental capacity at that point to play, so I just decided to just let the game do it, because I my poor mental fortitude was just shattered for a split second. I'll meet you guys back when we get to the other side. Okay, we're back up the ladder. This is the one spot I don't think I've been yet, so let's see what happens. I know that mobs are gonna probably mysteriously pop up, or there's gonna be a big Zoogle over here. Oh no, this is even worse. This is even worse. This is even worse. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I hate statues. I don't want to be here. Let's just hurry up and like take care of everybody out. The one thing that I think I realize I'm missing at the moment is that Xion doesn't have an AoE heal, so I can't even use my sword arts at the moment. One thing I can always appreciate, by the way, is how fluid this game will always kind of feel. Oh, I'm stressing out. Oh, I'm stretching that. No. Let's just kill all the deceptive effigies, and then I can just grab my thing, and then we can go. I just learned Dragon Swarm. The way that Alphen uses his sword techniques in comparison to some of the other Tales characters is like super compelling. I like it. Oh, Luna Rondo. Okay, Alphen's just learning a whole bunch of new arts this time around. And before I forget, let's bring back Lost. That way he can for sure get enough XP from this. So yeah, I was really gonna edit out this battle, but if he's just gonna learn a whole bunch of new moves, then like, who am I to stop Alphen from greatness? Now let me get this stupid treasure chest and let me get out of here. Zoogle Shell Vest. That's for Law. Law, here you go. Like, I hope my fragile mental that gets scared by quite literally everything was worth the trouble, Law. I hope it was worth it for you, because my wee little heart can't do this no more. I just need to get out of here. I think the outdoors, I can see it.
Hey, Law.
Please just let me out.
Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past.
I hope they're still walking, by the way, because I know that the ladies were getting quite impatient with the gentleman over here.
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I
Ooh, let me
wouldn't
sit up straight. Oh, I was in a deep chair sit.
Importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal
Rudderless is a new word. I might Google that off to the side or look at it on my phone so I know what I'm listening to.
It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or
actually, important question. When they stop, they use the restroom spooks. How is Alphen using the restroom in that suit of armor? That's like an important question I need to figure out.
What if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Exactly.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break.
Well, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding.
Don't phrase it like that. Don't phrase it like that. That's gross. Brother.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, my friends ruined me, so hearing the phrase brotherly bonding is rough.
Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
I bet so too. I'm ready to wrap this up.
Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face.
All right, come on, let's head outside after the skit.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah.
That's just your standard punchy person. For some reason, every punchy person is like fight.
Fired up my fists of fury, get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really
Did you
are
not pay attention to
following
Zephyr's
his
fighting style
footsteps.
at all?
There's
Alphen?
nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Between men. Of
What
course,
were
all the
you
Saints
two
show up.
talking
We've
about
been recording
earlier?
for 47 minutes. Please, I need to.
Earlier?
This adding runtime, I can't. I need to cut this down.
You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Oh no.
Really?
Don't mind him.
Law,
Monroe,
shut
it's
up.
just- maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No, not the anime perv niche.
Okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Let's head outside. I think we're where we're supposed to be.
I think Hoodle senses something.
All right, Hoodle, we can look for your owl a little bit later, but I think we're in the right spot. This looks like the right spot because I think I've seen that in the cutscene.
We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
absolutely
just
gorgeous
feel
for
that
once.
breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful.
It makes you wonder how the Lord's influence over this land actually like
Well,
works.
nothing. Just, I was thinking the very same thing.
Yeah, it's fine to have the same opinion as another person.
That's the realm capital in the distance, the city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion.
Well, how do you magically
Guess
upset
we
her
should
every
probably
single
follow
time?
after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
I think so.
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
See, I want to know what Rinwell is also hiding. Because they always pan over to her and she's like, huh, I don't know. But we're in the land of green, Elda Menancia. So I think that with that, we can go on ahead and wrap things up for today's episode. So next time on Tales of Arise, we are going to go on ahead and do our continuation in Elda Menacia. And we're going to see what this region has to offer. I want to see how the Lord is like ruining the land, so to speak. Because right now we've only seen about two instances of that. So thank you guys also very much for watching. If you guys can leave a like, dislike, or comment, that'll be greatly appreciated because the algorithm's going to be swayed some sort of way and I can use that also as feedback. So my goal out here is to spread a little bit more love each and every day because in my opinion, I think everybody in the world's a little shitty. So I try to be a little less shitty. So I'll see you guys all in the next one. All right. You have a good rest of your week.